going on, everybody? It's time for the tea, the best show on the planet for celebrity news, gossip, your opinions, and most importantly, we all get to hang out live. Now here at Wetpaint, the home of celebrity behind the scenes. So you know we got the stories. We got a bunch of guests today that I'm excited to talk to. You guys will see why soon. Let's just bring them in. Let's just set it off. The one, the only, Sophie Stanbury. How you doing?
Great, thanks. Really good to meet you. Thanks for having me.
It's good to meet you over here. Now, you can tell by her accent, she's from London. Did you bring that weather with you? Because it was not raining yesterday. What are you doing?
Yeah, I thought you guys were trying to make me feel welcome and make me feel at home. So I feel right at home here now. It's pouring with rain. This is what I'm used to. It's great.
But you know, I can't go as far, but I have to say, even though the weather is crazy, do you see her hair? Tom, do you see her hair? Do you all see her hair in the rain? This is how you do, Sophie? We're going to get to you. If you guys think you got better hair than Sophie, all you got to do right here is call in. It is the T.TV. We are live, everyone. And another person with great hair. And your hair's working well today, too, Asia. Look at her. Oh, my God, she's in it. Asia's excited. Oh, that's too much. She's giving too much. We are live, everyone. This is the T. And is someone what's going on over here? Are you laying down sleeping? Who are stage? Oh, this is a comedian, Wayne. Look at he has his arm up. Guys, this is a live show. We got to get it together. Come on. You all should be looking like this. You should look like this for the show. Do you see this? She's framed right. Makeup, hair done. Christina, how are you feeling after the debut of your show on Bravo Summer House last night?
Oh man, I'm feeling a lot of things. I thought that it's funny to watch yourself on TV, as I'm sure Sophie knows, and see everyone's feedback on social media. But thanks to everyone who watched, and like I said, keep watching because there's a lot more to come. And I think you'll see more sides to everyone's story. So everyone taking a side on social media, just wait until you see a couple episodes.
Oh, this is the beginning. Christina. Guys, we have so much to talk about. We are live. Okay, I'm going to do my best to get through all these topics, I promise you, but I have so much to talk to Sophie and Christina about. It doesn't start, but here we go. Listen, did you guys check out this guy last night? Was that a tear of anger? Was it of joy? Was it of love? I am talking about The Bachelor. We're going to get to that story. And as well, do you know this lady? Look at that face. Look at those power look right there. That's the one only Lindsay Lohan. She's captured the world for many different reasons, and now she's changing religions. Do we believe it? We're going to get to that story as well. And one of your favorite dancers putting her post body out there on Instagram, having a kid, I mean, less than a few weeks from, the table to showing it, talking about body shaming and how much stress we put in ourselves and we put on women to lose weight and snap back. And she's coming right for all of you. So we got so many topics, so much to go here. I just want to say hi to Rachel because she never calls. I asked her to call in all the time. She's always so busy. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Jeremy. How are you doing today?
I'm pleasantly well. As you see, I'm wearing pink. I'm trying to fit in with the ladies today. I'm bringing it.
Yes, I love it. I always love your fashion choices.
Flattery gets you everywhere. That's why she's full screened right now. You see that? You see that? Flattery. Rachel, since you're the editor-in-chief over here, what do you want to talk about? What's trending on Wetpaint right now you want to get into?
I want to talk about The Bachelor.
Oh, I should have known. What's up? What happened last night?
So this girl, Corinne, who's kind of like, can I say that she's a slut? She's the slut of the show. She was doing all kinds of crazy, sexy antics last night. She sprayed whipped cream on her boobs and made Nick lick it off, and it was terrible. And now all the girls who are there for the right reasons, like Vanessa that you just showed up on the TV, are getting really pissed that Nick is putting up with her and letting her do all these sexual things to them because they don't think that she is actually there because she wants to get married.
Ooh, well, hold up. Check out this clip. I was getting excited to play it. Check this out, everyone, in case you missed it.
I'm starting to care for you, and it makes me less terrified.
Uh-oh.
Like today, you made me feel very optimistic about this,
Yeah.
And like
Did you see how she nodded? I'm going to sip my own tea on that one. She nodded like she got my man right here. Do we think this could be a match? Let's set it off with Sophie. Could that be a match, you think?
Yeah, it looked quite promising. I think they looked like they had a connection. I mean, it's always nice to see somebody with a tear in their eye. It means they've got a good heart. And, he looked quite smitten. I think she looks like she's doing a good job.
Okay, Sophie's saying that she might go in and swoop him. Christina, what do you think?
So just to clarify, in the clip, that was Vanessa, not Corinne, who Rachel was talking about, who was doing all the sexual things. But I think him and Vanessa really have some chemistry. I mean, she's bringing him to tears, like happy tears, good tears. And also what I love about Vanessa and Nick is they had this date. I think we have a clip of it where they did this like zero gravity type of thing. And she actually got motion sickness and threw up. And Nick totally didn't care and kissed her afterwards. Like, that is really sweet. I don't know how many guys are down to kiss a girl after she throws up. So I think the fact that he was so sweet about it is a very promising sign for them.
You bring up a good point, Miss Gibson. Let's find out from a guy who's already in bed. Wayne, have you ever kissed a girl after she partied too much and threw up, or after she was a little bit crazy? Has that happened in your world, Wayne?
Well, I've seen it happen. I'm not going to kiss anyone after they just threw up, but, I'm a rock star, so I see that all the time.
Well, hold on, Rockstar. Well, I have you on the hot seat now. Have you ever used a tear to get a lady to like you more, Wayne? What's up?
No, but I have used cash to get her to like me more. I'm not going to lie.
Do you see how the whole time his arm was still up and the glasses never wavered? Ladies, watch it. Well, in case you like the Playboy type, Wayne might be for you. But going back to The Bachelor, with him crying on that date, it was a very romantic scene. They were on a rooftop, and they had a whole exposed windows you can see in the scene. There was a lot going on back there. It was emotional, but it's so soon in dating or even in this show for him to be claiming her as the one. Tiana, does she have a shot? Can she take Nick's heart? Is she the one to beat now?
I think that Nick is so easily manipulated and so easily wrapped around any girl's finger. Like, it just depends what it is she feels like doing. Because with one, she's crying. With another one, he's naked in the pool. Third, I don't know. I just don't think he really knows what he wants.
Oh, okay. Sometimes that's a good thing because you can figure it out. Rachel, well, going back to your original comment, actually about talking about Corinne. So what I'm thinking now is Corinne is being the villain. She's still being vilified. Is it really that bad? She did take Nick. In case you guys missed it, here's a little spoiler alert, is that she actually took Nick into the jumping gym thing and jumped on him. Is Corinne the villain, or is she just going after what she wants?
I think she's definitely the villain, and she's playing up to the villain stereotype that happens every season on The Bachelor. She's not there to make friends, and she's just there to find love, and she's not being nice to the other girls. She's not trying to get to know them. So I think that is very much, there are girls there who want Nick, but they're also there. They're enjoying themselves and the experience, and they're getting to know the other girls. But Corinne is just like on this crazy journey of destruction and sex by the looks of her behavior so far. So I think that, and she's also 24 and she has a nanny. So I really don't think she's ready to get married.
Oh, not ready to get married. Oh, we're going to get there. Oh, my gosh. And, looking at this and seeing, how it's turned out in The Bachelor and stuff, I just wonder if Sophie was on The Bachelor, what game would you play? Would you be the wild Sophie going after Nick like that? Or would you be laid back Sophie with the beautiful hair?
I definitely just be myself. I mean, if you have a connection with somebody, you can't pretend to be anything else. You've got to be who you are. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You can't try and put on this whole bravado to win somebody, because at the end of the day, you can't keep that up for the rest of your life. So you must have that connection.
Okay. She's talking about you can't play the game forever. What would Asia do on The Bachelor? Would you be more the Corinne? Would you be all over him, aggressively, completely taking off your top, putting his hands on you? Or would you be more to like Vanessa and talking about personal things and bringing up a connection in that way?
you know she's always going to be Corinne. I mean, not that I'm so sexually aggressive, but I'm here. I mean, the quickest way to a man's heart is food and titties. And if she put whipped cream on her breast to make him lit and to make him want her, I'm all for it. I mean, I agree that she should probably be there to make some friends and get the experience of being on The Bachelorette, but this is not The Best Friend. This is not Girl Scout camp. This is The Bachelor, honey. She's trying to get a man, and I ain't mad at her.
Ooh, now you heard we have a lot of opinions here. I want to know what you guys think. We are live, everyone. It's so simple. It's the T.TV. You can go click the button video call to join us, and you can hang out with people like this. Now, being a lady of London, Sophie. Now, season 3, huh?
I know. Yes, it's quite dramatic this time. We were all on a bit of a roller coaster, I think. You know, a lot of things were changing in our lives, and you know, we were venturing into new chapters, and we got caught in quite a lot of drama. Our friendships were all tested.
For real, in case you guys don't know the story, let's check out this clip real quick. Check this out, everybody.
The healing stone.
It's my tiger stone.
Yeah, to ward off negative energy.
To ward off negative energies.
Sophie's going to need more than a tiger stone to ward off Caroline today. More like a tiger. We should have actually brought a tiger.
I refuse to let negativity anywhere near me today. I'm nervous about seeing Caroline because I don't want to get my head ripped off and handed to me on a plate.
I've got a little tiger stone you can have, you know, smaller than that.
I want a big one. You like are walking in feeling.
I'm not going to give it all away because you guys have to watch. A lot goes down. But yeah. Sophie, let's talk about between season 2, which a lot went down too, and then now on season 3. What's the biggest difference between those two seasons?
Well, the first time I was a friend, so I didn't really have to bring any of my own story. I could just go and have a wild, fun time. And it was quite a big distraction from, you know, what was going on in my life, which was, you know, my marriage wasn't in a great place. And then obviously starting this season, you know, newly separated, tensions running a little high with my sister-in-law. And, you know, it was a bit scary. It was a bit traumatic at times. I was definitely on an emotional roller coaster throughout most of it.
Oh, we can see, especially anything coming to family, especially. And with Caroline, how do you guys stand now?
Well, we're taking a bit of time out. We're having some space. You know, the thing is with the show is that, you know, you make up afterwards and things seem really good. And then you have to rewatch it all again and you know, go back to exactly where you started. So that's kind of, it's been really hard. Yeah.
And that happens in real life as well. I mean, let me just throw Christina on the hot seat because I just love to throw my buddy on the hot seat. Christina, have you ever had a falling out with a friend or a family member like Sophie did? And did it ever come back? Did you guys ever get back to good? Did that ever happen to you?
I mean, I think everyone's had friendships where you guys had a conflict or a disagreement and then you eventually make up. I've never had a major falling out with a family member, knock on wood. But yeah, friendships definitely get tested, whether you're on a show or whether you're just living your life. And sometimes you grow from friendships and you move on, and sometimes you come back together. So just have to see what happens.
I'm sure we'll make it up in the end. We just need a bit of time, a bit of distance.
Yeah, just some space. Speaking of space, with Caroline moving to Dubai, will she still be on Ladies of London, or will she be filming in other cities?
I don't know. I mean, we're still, we don't even know if we're coming back. We're still, you know, just finishing this season. So those are all conversations that will be had in the next few months, I imagine. But I mean, I'm not planning on having a full-on fallout with Caroline. Like I'm hoping after a bit of time and a bit of space, we can sit down and hug it out and, you know, make up for that lost time. I have every hope we'll get there in the end.
Okay, that sounds good. And newly single, what is Sophie looking for right now?
I just want to have fun. I don't want anything too serious. You know, I've got lots of things going on in my life, so I don't want to get married again right now. Never say never, but I want to focus on my children and my business and everything else that's sort of kicking off at the moment. So yeah, I don't have a checklist. I think a checklist is crazy because it's all about meeting somebody and having a spark.
Absolutely. I'm sorry I'm taken, so Sophie, this can't work out, but I have someone who might work that build. Wayne, you see what I'm doing for you? I'm putting you here next to the Sophie Stanbury. What's up, Wayne? Whatever you got to say, now's your moment.
Well, Sophie, I think you're a beautiful woman. I would love to date you, literally, not figuratively. Um,
I don't know, Wayne. I don't know if that's strong enough. Sophie has a lot of people coming at her. You see what I did? I threw him, her, and Christine on the hot seat. This is the tea. You guys can join as well. We have Sophie here. Any questions you want to get to her, we can go. We can go there, people. And now, I know we're running out of time. I'm going quick as I can. All right, hold on. I did want to get to Lindsay Lohan. Now, she deleted her Instagram, and there's a whole lot going on here. Rachel, what do we think's going on with our girl Lindsay right here? What do we think's going on?
Oh, Jeremy, seriously, who the hell knows? That girl is so ridiculous. Like, I can't even deal with her. It's like her acting career is gone. Like, she literally, I think she just sits down every weekend and is like, what can I do this week to get me back into the news? Because she knows, like, she's not relevant anymore. So she had that crazy relationship with the Russian guy, I think he was, and now she's like, oh, I'm changing religion and deleting all of her Instagram. Like, that's honestly, she's crazy. She's lost her mind again.
But look at
She'll
this,
be back
Rachel.
in a week. She'll be back in a week.
You're saying a week. Look at this. Everything is deleted. She has cleaned out her life. She's making room for something new. Rachel has given up on Lindsay. We got it. Sophie, are you giving up on Lindsay? What do you think? What advice would you give in case Lindsay's watching right now?
Well, Lindsay's a good friend of Juliet's, who's on the show. So I think everyone deserves second chances. You know, everyone makes mistakes in their lives. You know, I don't know Lindsay very well, but when I have met her, she's always been very charming. And, you know, I wish her the best.
I wish her the best, too. And Lindsay, she has an awesome, if you ever get to meet her, she's a very sexy, raspy voice. Lindsay, keep talking. You can stop your Instagram and Twitter, but I do love your voice. And Asia, now Lindsay is changing religions, cleaning out her life, making room for 2017. Do you agree with this move for her? Do you think it's maybe a fad? It's something that Rachel is saying? It's a gimmick? What do you think, Asia?
Well, you know, Lindsay Lohan will always be my favorite half cousin in my heart. And I have nothing bad to say about her. And she keeps a scandal. Like Rachel said, she's always in the news. She's not acting anymore. We last seen her like that Mean Girls era was like it for her. So if she's just going to be scandalous Lindsay from here on in, then I'm here for it. Keep the headlines. Keep me guessing. I mean, you know, let's put on her jibs and be a part of the Nation of Islam if that's what she's doing. I'm with it, Lindsay. I love you, girl.
Look at that. You're getting love, crazy love, but it's love. Tiana, you hear we're going left and right over here. What's up?
I think that maybe it's a new love interest. Maybe it's some guy from the Arab world that sparked her interest, so that inspired the quote. But I do think she's a great actress. I think she should go back to acting versus all the drama that goes on in her life all the time. But she's definitely experimenting a bit too much with different men, with different careers, with different accents, and all that. So.
Well, isn't variety the spice of life? Come on now, ladies, wait a minute. But hold on, while I have Sophie here, Asia or Tiana, you have a question for Sophie while she's on the hot seat. She is live.
I watched the first season of Ladies of London, so I'm yet to catch up with what's happening. But do you watch any other housewives of United States?
I love the Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I've just got into the Real Housewives of New York. And I met Kristen the other night, and she's just so lovely. So yeah, there's some good characters on the Housewives shows. Really big, fun characters, and good storylines too. So I'm hooked.
And Asia, would you like to speak with Sophie? She's here. You can ask her anything in the world.
Yes, honey. You are winning the hair challenge today, Sophie. Shout out to you.
Yours looks really good too.
Thank you, boo. My question is, you did say that this season now you're kind of opening up more and talking about your life and things that are going on. So what is the best and worst part of having to actually tell your story on TV for the entire world to see?
That's a really good question. I mean, initially when I sort of was signing on to the show, I thought actually I can't do it right now because, you know, I'm newly separated and I don't really want to put all my dirty laundry out there for everyone to see. But, you know, I guess you know, having such a huge support network around you and going through something that is quite, you know, a traumatic experience and not having any time on your own and too much time to think about it, it is quite cathartic in a way. And you just have to get on with life. You know, I think everybody's put into different situations at times in their lives, and some things are going to be great and some things are going to be challenging, and you just have to step forward as, positively and, find your strength, and it kind of shapes you as a person. But it was not always pleasant talking about it and dealing with it when there was a camera crew.
And did you see you guys, you didn't know Sophie was so deep, huh? That's what we do with that tea. We're bringing you all the way in. Those are a lot of lessons that she said that could apply to all of us, so pay attention. But Sophie, I want to know what's going on with your design firm. What's up? What are you working on?
Oh, well, that's nice you should bring that up, because my interior decorating seems to have been completely lost underneath my hair. So thanks for bringing that up. I love interior decorating. It's my passion. It's my business. Sadly, when we were filming, my client didn't want her show or her name mentioned, so it was hard to bring that into the season. But I'm working on a project at the moment, and I'm hoping to grow my business and make more money and be more self-sufficient and be a great role model for my kids and all that sort of stuff. So yes, I want to do more interior decorating and less hair.
No, more hair, always more hair, and yes, decorating as well. And who's the client? And who's the client that didn't want to be mentioned on the show? This is the tea.
I'm going to mention it now because you're going to get me into so much trouble. But good one though. I like the way you set that out. It's a personal thing when you let somebody into your house and you do their rooms for them, and they don't necessarily want to be seen to be spending money or how much money or how big their house is or who they are. So yeah, it's a private thing, I think. And I can't even post them on Instagram now because my followers have gone up.
That's real. That's the reality, people, of being on the show, becoming famous. Well, before I even go to the next topic, I know my producer telling me to run around. I'm just really interested. So, Sophie, I guess of all the things on the seasons you've been on, is there anything that you regret?
Oh, yes. I mean, there's definitely things we regret. I think the ping pong scene, I literally was hiding behind a cushion when that aired, and too much lighty martinis. I was so stressed out. I really needed a moment of relief and release, but I perhaps should have done that when there were no cameras. So there's definitely moments of regret. I think as well, some of the private stuff that I was going on with my relationship and the breakdown of my relationship, I wish that some of that I hadn't been so honest about, perhaps, and put that out there. Not honest about it, but just putting it out there because, I have got children. I don't ever want them to see the negativity that was going on. And, I think I hope it was okay anyway. The ping pong scene was not okay, but I hope the rest of it was okay.
Well, what it does is it's showing different sides of you, and that's always good to show because we're all human. That's why we want to know more about you and see that. And of course, we want the turn up. Yeah. It's reality.
I'm far from perfect. Let's put it that way. And I'm a real lightweight, so I only needed one of those cocktails, and I had 10. Not a good look, but I did have fun.
Oh, so okay, Sophie, she let it be known she's a lightweight. So Wayne, if you get a chance to take Sophie out, you got to take her to the bar. It's going to up those chances, Wayne. I'm not saying do it, but I'm saying, hey, maybe you're so. I'm not sure. But listen, I do want to talk about other topics I'll have all of you guys here on right now. Now, right here, this is Peter Murgatroyd. You know her from Dancing with the Stars. She won. Now, she's sharing pictures of her having her kid with less than 3 weeks. I mean, just straight up. I think it's pretty awesome for her to be showing the female body in different ways. And we always celebrate a lot how quickly every woman snatches back, whether they do it personally or they have a doctor help them or whatnot. But this is raising a lot of eyebrows. I mean, I was looking at the comments before on Wetpaint, seeing about it, how people are loving it, people are against it. I'm just wondering, I guess, Rachel, is this something that could maybe start a trend, the other side of what happens with pregnancy, the reality?
Oh yeah, I would love for it to start a trend because, I think there's too much of this when someone famous has a baby and then a couple of weeks later she posts a picture and she has this flat stomach again. Like I think it's crazy and it's not okay for like normal, like non-famous people, like moms that are just coming back from the hospital and they've stretch marks and they don't have a flat stomach. Like, I think it doesn't, motherhood, especially at the beginning, I imagine, is difficult enough without, some celebrity flaunting her flat stomach in your face. And I mean, even that picture of PETA, Jeremy, that's like me on a good day. So I'm sure that, you know, I think it's great that she showed that, but it's also, you know.
No, I hear you, Rachel, but Rachel, I also have an expert in motherhood right here. She's got two of them. And look at her. What do you think about this statement she's making?
I think it's amazing. You know, for me personally, it took me, they say it takes 9 months to grow your baby and then at least 9 months for your body to recover and go back to how it was before. And it took me probably more than that, over a year to get back to where I was before I had, you know, my baby. So, and I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of. You know, we're put on this planet to have babies. So let's just enjoy the babies and not take so much care in our stomachs and how flat they are and how big our bums are and how skinny we are. It doesn't even matter. You've got a new child in your life. You should be celebrating that. And, you know, if you want to walk around in your tracksuit, which I did a lot, then walk around in a tracksuit and you're covered in vomit and poo and other food items. You just got to go with the flow.
It's the truth. Sophie keeps it honest. She does. And another person who keeps it honest, I am so glad to have on finally. I reached out. I said, Lena, I want you to come on the show from the Dollhouse. I just saw you on Live with Andy Cohen. You were awesome.
Good afternoon. Good evening. How are you?
It's so good to have you on. Hold up. In case you don't know, I'm going to play a clip, guys, to get familiar right now with Lena.
Imperfect is perfect. Imperfect is perfect.
Welcome
to the Dollhouse. I'm Lena Sugar. I'm giving you Malibu 80s Barbie Sugar.
I just love it. Lena, talk about the room you're in right now. I know it's where you shoot the show. Talk about this show, because I want people to know about it.
This show is literally like inside of my brain, like a mixture between like Pee-wee's Playhouse meets Pee-wee's Playhouse meets Madam's Place meets Benny Hill. I mean, just a full Carol Burnett. I mean, everything fun and campy that it is that I grew up on and that I love. You know, it's just about fun. It really is, and we definitely could use a dose of it now.
And you can tell by the face, the voice, Lena Bradford. Lena, I have to wrap now. Lena, I need you to come back on this week. I am not done with you.
I would love to. I would love to.
We got a lot more to talk about. Listen, I want to thank all of my guests for calling in. As you guys know, we are live, 3 p.m. The Tea. There's celebrity, there's gossip, there's women with this hair right here. Oh my gosh. If you want your apartment done, reach out to Sophie. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m. There's The Tea. Until then, keep it positive. Bye.
At the intersection of social and mass media, TV and the web, this is the Video Call Center.